Gold and silver traded bearish for the day, and the sell call earlier in the day at 23.50 and 30.60 levels have gathered good profits to you. While you can see oil is traded in range, it has failed to break beyond 79, while on the downside it is not traded bearish at all, and net gas has shown a little dip towards the first support levels at 2.74. At the same time, indices with the Nasdaq and Dow Jones both traded in range. Earlier in the day we have seen a little bullish momentum, and that now it has erased all the gains for the day. Now, what to expect today with the US session from the metals, the oil and gas, and Nasdaq and Dow? We are going to see in the same sequence with the help of charts and indicators. I am going to give you the trading levels. Watch till the end. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. And press the bell icon to get the notifications for twice a day updates on metals and commodities. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start first and look into gold. On the early charts have come to the support levels at 23.40, 23.38. This is indeed a great support for now, and thus this is only a level below which you should take a selling entry. So if you see it is staying below 23.38, indeed you can stay short for 23.30, 32 levels. If you look at the hourly chart, see after the drop it is under retracement, and now this is the zone that is 23.50, 52 it needs to break, and then 55, 56 it needs to break in order to confirm the reversal and the rise. Else it is still not neither bearish nor bullish. But yes, if you look at this channel after the drop here, it has breached the retracement channel and right now trading bearish, so be watchful. Stock ISIC has also crossed over for sell and RSI is looking downwards. So MACD has crossed over for sell and RSI looking downwards, signs of bearish. If you look at 2-hour charts, on the 2-hour chart, see the preceding two candles comes with a tail, and the current candle is almost flat. It is delivering higher lows, so it can reverse and rise. Be watchful. At the same time, a drop below 23.40, 38 is indeed a good selling point for us to move towards 23.30, 32, below which it should look forward to a sharper drop. Stock ISIC at bottom trying to bounce back. MACD is trying to converge crossover for sell. It is still in green. RSI almost flat, and on the 3, the observation is more or less similar. Preceding candle also comes with a tail and a rise, and this candle also delivering higher lows, so possibly it could try to move towards 23.50 levels. But again, as long as it fails to stay above 23.58 and 60, that is the reversal confirmation. 23.58 and 60 zone only above which we should treat this for a reversal. Else every rise is a confirmation for a still to be treated bearish, I will say. Look at this flat top here. Stock ISIC has dropped here. MACD is in green. It is trying to converge crossover but for a sell, but right now it is still in green, and RSI almost staying flat. Coming to 4 hours, the observation is more or less same. One more observation is what we have seen on the early charts as well. After the drop, this was the retracement channel. It has come out of the retracement channel. Now we have to wait here. This zone is going to remain critical, and then this zone, that is 23.60, 65. Very important resistance here on the upside exist. Stock ISIC has dropped here. MACD is still divergent, bullish, rising. RSI is flat. Coming to day. If you look at daily charts here, the day started on a bullish note. It has delivered lower highs, and it has failed to break past the 20-period moving average, sitting at around 23.60 levels. And right now it has also delivered higher lows here. So I will say that a reversal confirmation is only if first it has to break above 23.55, then 23.58.60, and then 23.62.5, 23.65. Three critical resistances here on the upside for gold, and if it breaks this, nothing can stop it to move towards 23.75, 80 zone, 80 rather. Stock ISIC here is also oversold, while MACD, this is important on the daily charts, it is trading with divergence and bearish, and RSI is flat. So now we have seen the charts and indicators. Time for me to give you the trading levels so that you can all profit. And before I give you the trading levels and strategy, if you want to learn this art of trading, be a part of my 31st mentorship batch starting 10th of June. Do not miss to join this learning journey and equip yourself with the tools, techniques, strategies, and the trade setups with the help of which you can trade profitably and comfortably. So write an email or ping me on Telegram for your queries related to the services. And else be a part of my signals channel and capture hundreds of pips and points in trading indices and commodities in a single day. Again, for your queries, you can write an email or ping me on Telegram. And those who had asked me to recommend a broker where you can trade safely, securely, which offers diverse set of instruments to trade for, and yes, which is present globally and which offers a swift account with the lowest spread so that you can save much of your capital. You can find the recommended broker also in the channel and video description. Now coming to the daily chart, see couple of sharp drops here, then the retracement, lower highs, and now it is trying to reverse. So most importantly, it has to drop below 23.38.40 zone, first resistance, and then 23.30.32. If these two levels are taken, then we can look forward to a sharper drop in gold, which can take the prices in fact towards 23.20, 2300 levels as well very soon in a quick time. So be watchful. If it breaks this, then certainly more bearishness may prevail. While as long as these levels are respected, specifically for the week 23.30.32 is respected, we should not be treating gold as bearish. In fact, today also see higher lows are done, and if it reverses, this is going to lead to a stronger rises. Now looking at this, see earlier in the day the selling entry was at 23.48.50. Now this zone at 23.50 is going to become a buying entry for us, but with a caution note, because it has got its stronger resistance plays at 23.52.54 and then 58.60. If these two levels are taken, then we can say gold will show very good bullish momentum. If it breaks beyond 23.60, we can look forward to in fact 23.68.70, and in fact higher levels can also be expected if it trades beyond these levels. On the downside, a selling entry I will recommend is at 23.38.40 zone. Below 23.38, we can look forward to 23.30.32, first resistance zone, very strong support, and below which you can expect a stronger bearish momentum taking it till towards 23.24, 23.18, 23.10, and in fact 2300 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at silver. If you look at silver on the hourly charts, it has formed a very strong consolidation here in between 30 to 30.5, and since then we have seen it reversing and trading bullish. It was trading with divergence from the 20 period. It has converged towards the 20 period, and right now it is seen getting stronger support from the 20 period moving average. And yes, it has dropped towards 31.20, which is the next support levels. Now if you draw a line here, you will find that it is still trading in this bullish channel. So very important for gold, silver to trade below 31 40 31.20 zone, now below which further bearishness may prevail. Also on the hourly charts, if you look at what it has done, it is forming a tail and trying to rise, and now you can in fact sell here at 31.40 31.30 levels, below which more bearishness may prevail. Stochastic is rising, the MACD is still bearish on the hourly charts looking downwards, and the RSI is almost flat. Coming to 2 hour, look at the 2 hour charts, higher lows, higher highs. It is forming a tail and trying to rise. It is formed higher lows, so this candle can again be a bullish candle. We have to watch out. Any move beyond 31.80 31.90 is a good indication that it is showing a reversal, and then you can look forward to 32.15 32.20 and in fact higher levels. Though I do not see silver breaking beyond 32.5 in any case in this month. That is what is my expectation. So even if it shows a rise towards 32.40 32.50, you can take a sell entry there. Let's have a further look. The stochastic has dropped, trying to rise. MACD is in green. It is still not yet crossed over for a sell. It is still in the greener zone. RSI is flat. Coming to 3 hour. Now look at 3 hour charts. 3 candles with the higher lows, 3 candles with the lower highs. So this zone completely becomes a no trade zone, specifically between 31.40 31.80 levels. These 40 cents, just avoid silver trading, and beyond it 31.80 you can initiate a buying entry, but again it has to be with caution. As long as 32 is not breached, beyond 32 is where we can look forward to 32.2 and in fact 32.5 levels. If you look at, see, prices were divergent from the 20 period. It has tried to converge here and now trying to bounce back. Stochastic has dropped, the MACD is in green trying to converge a bit, the RSI is staying flat. Coming to 4 hour. Now look at 4 hour chart. See, 31.60 was the earlier support, now it is giving it a little resistance. So yes, in fact this is the first bullish candle after this sharp drop, and it can lead to a second greener candle which can take the prices towards 31.80. However, I will still be watchful as long as the highs of the preceding candle is not taken, which is right now situated at around 31.65 levels. So I will say that it is still indecisive which direction it wants to take, because achieving the high that can reverse sharp and can move towards the 20 period moving average sitting at around 31.20 $31 levels. Stochastic dropping sharp, MACD is in green and RSI flat. Coming to daily, look at daily chart. See, the day started on a higher note. It has come to take the support here, and see, if it draws below 31.20 levels, we can look forward to a sharper drop in silver where it can erase all the gains and move towards 30.80 levels as well. Why it could do so? If you look at the daily charts, See, drop, sharp drop, retracement, lower highs, higher lows. So it is in the consolidation zone. Thus, in any case, $32 level should not be breached today, which will confirm a breakout, which will confirm a reversal. Right now, also, if you look at, see, prices are taking support from the 20 period moving average, sitting at around $30 levels. Stochastic rising from the oversold, MACD is still in green, and RSI is near to top. So looking at the buying entry for silver is at 3180 levels. Beyond 3180, we can look forward to further rise, but be careful as long as 32 is not taken. Beyond 32 is where the bulls will try to pitch in, and then you can look forward to 3220. First target zone 3240, 3250, the next one. I do not see it breaking 3250 levels, but yes, these are markets beyond you and me. If it breaks 3240, 50, stay bullish for 33 and plus levels. On the downside, we are looking forward to a selling entry at 3140. Be careful at 3130, 3120 levels. Very good support there. Below 3120 is where we will look forward to $31 levels. Very good support, and 3080, 3075 the next support. Below 3075 is where sharper bearishness can prevail, where prices will lead to 3050 and lower levels. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at crude. Now see, look at oil today. I'm not saying, but the charts are speaking on its own. You can find out the prices are not willing to break beyond 79. But if you see oil trading above 79, consider that now we are looking forward to first resistance at 79.2, and then we can look forward to 79.6 and 80 levels. Right now I can see that greater resistance is observed. Second observation here on the hourly charts is higher lows and higher highs. It is trading in this channel. The support levels at 78.6 and 78.4 is very strong. Earlier in the day also I have mentioned that these levels are going to play a major role. So far it is being respected beautifully. If you look at stochastic, this is rising. The MACD has crossed over here at the top. It is trading with slight divergence. It may lead to slight bearishness. The RSI is also coming out of the overbought zone. Coming to 2-hour charts, if you look at 2-hour charts here, you can see that the preceding candle, the current candle is showing a pullback here, but as long as it delivers higher lows, we should not be worried about, or we should not take a selling entry here. We should be waiting for it to break below 78.4, below which we can look forward to 78.2, 78 and 77.8. See, now you can see this, how strong is the support here at 77.6. So now this zone here at 77.6 to 79 is going to play a critical role, below and above which you can consider the bullishness or the bearishness. The stochastic has dropped. MACD is in green, trying to converge crossover for a sell. RSI very near to top. Coming to 3-hour chart. If you look at 3-hour charts, the consolidation is going on. Higher lows are seen. Just wait for a breakout below 78.4 in order to take a selling entry. But look at the moving averages crossing over here. This is signs of bullishness. And thus, as long as 77.6 is respected, we should not be treating oil as bearish as well. Be watchful. Stochastic dropping from the overbought zone. MACD is still in green, trying to converge. RSI is flat near to top. Coming to 4-hour, look at 4-hour charts here. Consolidation going on. Wait for it to take a direction. See, good enough bullish momentum is seen, and now if it breaks below 78.4, we can expect a sharper drop as well. See what has happened here. If you look at, this was the bearish channel in which it was trading. It has taken a breakout, and it is still in this bullish channel. We have to wait for it to take a direction either which ways. Stochastic overbought, trying to cool down. MACD is in green, trying to converge, and RSI flat. Coming to day. And before we look into daily charts, friend, do not miss to join the mentorship batch and the signals channel. You can write an email or ping me on Telegram for your queries. All the contact details are there in the channel and video description. And save much of your capital by joining the recommended broker, which is mentioned in the channel and video description again. Now look at the daily charts. What has happened on the daily charts? See, preceding two candles extremely bullish. Today's candle, see, yesterday's candle has closed at the top, which suggests that there is bullishness. What has happened today? See, one thing is, it is failing to break beyond 79, and second, it has formed a tail. So now if it breaks beyond 79, certainly we can look forward to a good rise, which can complete the journey towards 79.6 or in fact higher levels. What has happened so far on oil here is the drop, the consolidation zone, then the second drop, and it is trying to bounce back. Now observe this movement. Just look at this, the drop, the retracement, the drop, the retracement, the drop, the retracement. Yes, if it gives a breakout here, remember, first of all, right now it is falling shy of the lows, from the lows of the channel. Second, if it gives a breakout, it will lead to a stronger journey for the near term. Stochastic rising. MACD, look at MACD, it has hit the lows here. It is trying to stabilize, and now the bullishness may prevail if it continues to diverge more. RSI flat. So looking at this, I will recommend you to buy oil at 79 levels, where you can expect 79.2 first resistance, 79.5, 79.6 the second one, and then 80.1. If these three levels are taken, stay bullish in oil. We are looking forward to 81, 82.4 and plus levels. On the downside, right now I am not seeing much of the bullish momentum. Thus, you can sell here at 78.4 levels. Below that, as long as 77.6 is not taken, you should just put a 20 cents trailing stop loss, because there is a very good support at 78.2, 78, 77.8, 77.6 and 77.4. Once it drops below 77.4, you can say now oil has turned bearish. So take your positions accordingly. Let's have a look at natural. See, earlier in the day, we have seen that once it drops below 2.74, we can look forward for it to move towards 2.6 levels as well. Right now, it is aspiring to do so. Let's have a look here. So first on the hourly charts, if you look at what has happened for the day, it is traded bearish, and see it is consolidating and taking a support here at 2.74, which is also double bottom levels. So this zone between 2.74 to 2.8586 is a resistance zone. It is sideways consolidation zone. We have to be careful in and around these levels. If at any point of time you see net gas staying above 2.8, stay bullish. Stochastic oversold, MACD crossing over here for sell, and RSI has dropped as well. Coming to look at 2 hour charts, again double bottom levels. We have to be watchful at around these levels. It can bounce back as well, but why? Because see, it has shown series of bearish candles. It can try to recover a bit and stay in the zone. Also 2.74 is a good support. Stochastic oversold, MACD is bearish here. It is almost running flat. RSI has dropped. Coming to 3 hour. On the 3 hour chart, see preceding candle, swing candle, current candle has already formed a wick here, and it is trying to trade bearish. See, I will just watch out how it behaves at around these levels at 2.74, 2.73, below which certainly bearishness is going to be seen towards 2.7, 2.68 levels. Now this is the zone, first support zone, which is very strong, and the next support anyways is at around 2.6 levels. These two levels are going to play an important role in deciding the future direction for net gas. Moving averages are convergent here. It is not yet crossed over, making 2.8 is a greater resistance on the upside. Stochastic oversold, MACD bearish and RSI is flat. Coming to 4 hour chart. Likewise, on the 4 hour charts, earlier in the day, we have seen that net gas might erase all the gains from this candle. It has in fact erased, and much more is also taken. Now it is consolidating. I will wait for it to break beyond 2.8. That is very clear for confirmation of bullishness. But if you see it is staying above 2.77, you can take a buying entry for 2.79, 2.8 levels, and once it stays beyond 2.88 levels, you can expect a further rise, because double bottom is what I am worried about, and it could rise from here towards the double top. Stochastic oversold, MACD bearish and RSI flat. Coming to daily. On the daily charts, preceding candle indeed is a bullish candle. You can see it is closed in green, though despite a smaller body and a bigger wick, which suggests that the bulls are not very much interested in keeping the prices elevated. Now what has happened throughout the day, we have seen it creating lower lows, and it can bounce. And that is why I say if you see it is staying above 2.77, 2.78 levels, buy here for 2.8, and then 2.8 to 2.85 levels can be expected, and it could remain here in range. So yes, I will still not say that it is turned bearish, but the possibility for it to turn bearish exists here. So if you see it is staying below 2.7473 levels, stay bearish for 2.68, and in fact 2.6 to 2.6 levels. Stochastic oversold buy. See, MACD has crossed over here at the top, trading with little divergence, and RSI is near to top. Looking at this, buy at 2.77. I have already told you the levels: 2.8, 2.8. To 2.8586, and then more bullishness may prevail, which can take it towards 2.9. On the downside, as long as 2.6 levels are there, we have to be careful. Yes, 2.6 20 period, it may try to take a support from. So you can sell here at 2.374 zone, expect 2.7, 2.68 first target, 2.65 next, and 2.6 to 2.6 the third target. Trade accordingly. Let's have a look at Nasdaq. See, Tech 100 has come to take the support from the 20 period. Divide this into two, and you can also see that it is delivering higher lows, higher highs. Now it has come to a junction from where it has to decide the direction it is willing to take, or it has to take. Thus, it is very important for it to stay below this complete zone. 18,840 to 18,800 is going to play out a major role. Any drop below 18,800 and then 780 levels should confirm that it is trying to drop further, and it is coming out of this bullish channel. Right now I can say it is seen a little, it is taking a little support here. Stochastic dropping, MACD bearish, and RSI has dropped a bit. Coming to 2 hour, look at the 2 hour charts here, higher lows, higher highs, and see it has erased all the gains from here. Thus, if you see it is staying below, this zone is very, very critical between 18,840, 820. And rather, I will say as long as 18,780, 760 is respected, we have to be careful here with Tech 100. Below 18,760 is where we can look forward to sharper bearishness. The stochastic dropping hard, MACD crossing over for sell, and RSI flat. Coming to 3 hour chart, look at 3 hour charts, lower highs, it could lead to higher highs as well. And right now, I'll not say that it has turned bearish as long as see how many candles are respecting 14,840, 18,840 levels. Very, very strong support is created now. So yes, it has to break below this zone again, I am saying, in order to confirm bearishness. Also, if you look at the 20 period is sitting at around 18,810 levels, which is also the next support. So also this double bottom. So as long as 18,760 is not respected, if you're taking a sell entry in Nasdaq 100 from 18,840, 820 zone, you have to put a 20 points trailing stop loss as long as 18,760 is not taken, below which you can expect 18,700, 18,660 and 600 levels. Stochastic dropping sharp, MACD is in green trying to converge, RSI flat. Coming to 4 hour, here on the 4 hour charts as well, I am not saying but the candles are speaking on its own. Support is very, very strong. Also higher highs are seen, so higher lows, which means if you connect the dots here, you will find higher highs, higher lows. 20 period at around 18,800 and then 18,780, 760. Very, very strong support existent here. And thus, once it draws below this zone, it is going to take a sharper dip. Be watchful. Stochastic dropping here. The MACD is trying to cross over for sell and RSI flat. Coming to daily, look at the daily charts. Higher lows are done. Preceding candle is indeed a swing candle. Now see, these highs are aligned. Where are the lows? If you connect here, you will find 18,760, 740 zone. So it could complete this journey. It could completely show swing here. And thus we have to be careful here with the positions. 18,840 indeed is a good support. Stochastic has dropped. MACD is in green, trying to converge a bit. It has not yet crossed over, and RSI near to overbought zone. But before I give you the trading levels and the strategy, do join the mentorship batch and the signals channel and equip yourself with the tools, techniques, such that you can continue trading yourself with all the skills required, and else you can be part of the signals channel where you can trade as per the signals and you can profit. So write an email or ping me on Telegram. Else you can also visit the page forexwonder.com. And who had asked me to recommend a broker, the recommended broker link is also there in the channel and video description. The second observation here is the divergence of the price from the moving average, which is sitting at around 18,500. The stochastic comfortable, MACD is green. So looking at this, I will recommend you to buy now at 880, 900. Rather, you can buy here at 18,880, but be careful at around 18,900, 925, and then 960, 950 zone. So this zone between, as long as 18,960 is not taken, you have to be careful, beyond which you can look forward to 19,020 and plus levels. See, this is going to be in the case where extreme bullishness is seen. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 18,830, 840 zone, below which you can expect 18,800, 810 first target, 18,780 the second, and 18,760, 740 the third. Once Tech 100 is seen trading below 18,740, stay short for 18,700, 600, and in fact 18,500 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Let's have a look at Dow Jones. See, US 30 as discussed so far has been trading in the zone again 39,000 levels, proving out to be a good support. Also, if you look at the moment after the drop retracement, then the drop, the retracement, lower highs and flat bottom, it is very, very important for US 30 to drop below 39,000 levels, which will confirm it the move towards 38,950, the first target, because once it comes out of this zone, it is going to lead to a stronger move. And on the upside now, 39,100, 39,150 is the zone it needs to break in order to confirm further rise. Stochastic at bottom, MACD has crossed over. This is sign of bearishness. RSI is looking downward, signs of bearishness again. Coming to 2 hour, see what has happened on the 2 hour charts here. It is consolidating. It has achieved the 20 period moving average, which is indeed a greater resistance. Thus, for the day, you can buy here at 39,100. But again, I will say 39,120, 150 levels you should watch out for. Beyond 150 is where it is not going to stop. We will look forward to 39,200 and 300 levels. Stochastic hitting down at the lows. The MACD is trying to converge here and RSI is dropped. On the 3 hour charts, if you look at similar is the observation, we can see it consolidating here. On the downside, the support levels are staying very, very strong. Stochastic dropping sharp, MACD is in green, RSI is flat and near to bottom. On the 4 hour, now On the 4-hour chart, see the bullish candles are with very smaller body size. Then the first bearish candle appeared and it is a stronger one. And the second candle I will wait. If it draws below 39,000 levels, we can look forward to a drop which will take the prices first towards 38,950, then 38,880, and below that we are looking forward to a sharper fall towards 38,800 and lower levels. Stochastic has dropped. The MACD is still bullish. You can see this, it has crossed over at the bottom. RSI is also at the bottom. So it appears there is a scope on the upside, but right now the bearishness is strong. Now look at the daily. What has happened on the daily charts? Lower highs. What has happened seen here? You can say flat bottom. You can also see 20 period moving average, very good support. So thus below 39,000 levels and 38,950 is where we can say the bears will take over towards 38,880 in lower levels. Yes, it has seen a little retracement and it could continue to drop here. But right now I can say the reversal scope is also very high, which will create this as a base. And then we can look forward to a rise towards 39,400 as well. Possibility is there. Stochastic oversold, MACD has crossed over at the top and RSI is flat. So looking at this, I will recommend you to buy here at 39,100. Be careful at 39,125, 39,150 levels. If these two levels are taken, we can look forward to 39,200, 220 as the first target, and then in fact 39,300 levels can be seen. On the downside, below 39,000, you can take a sell for 38,950, 38,880, and then 38,800. If these three levels are taken, you can look forward to a sharper drop in Dow Jones. Take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch. Join my signals channel. Do not miss to watch the first update every day before the Europe and Asia session, which gives you a fair idea on what to expect for the throughout the day. Thus, join the free Telegram channel for live updates as well, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead.